doing today? In today's video, I'm going to tell you all about our Christmas cookie inspired tea collection. You heard me right. Friends, I happen to think tea should taste delicious. Yes, it can be inspired by your favorite Christmas cookies. And yes, we can do it here at Sub Rosa Tea with no sugar, no carbs, and no calories. This collection is a limited edition collection. That is the name of the page. You can find it on our website and also over on our mobile shopping app. The website is subrosatea.com. The app also Sub Rosa Tea. You can go to your favorite app store, look for the app, which is 3 words, Sub Rosa Tea with 2 spaces in the middle. It's free to download. So a limited edition collection means it'll only be around for a short period of time. We even have a collection inspired by your favorite Thanksgiving pies. That's right. We get a little crazy and wacky here in the fall, in the holiday season. But these teas are so delicious. So bear with me. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about these 6 delicious teas. First up, though, I want to steep up myself some tea. Those of you watching live, hey there, who's got a favorite Christmas cookie? I think everyone does, right? I am going to use our stackable teapot. It comes with an infuser basket, and I'm going to steep myself up the whole pot. This teapot holds 18 ounces, which is like 2 cups. So what I'm going to do is use a full tablespoon of tea, and my kettle already came to boiling. So I'm going to use really hot water to steep up the tea. This tea is caffeine free. I am steeping this up at 8 p.m. And friends, that reminds me. So we are live every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next weekend, I'm going to do a video where I'm actually not going to talk about tea. I'm going to talk about our tea accessories and our gift sets because the holidays are coming up. And I know some of you buy tea specifically for yourself, but when you think about it, you probably do have someone in your life that you would like to get a gift for, and it can be overwhelming at times. I totally understand that. So make sure you tune in live. Also, there's going to be a reward if you do, I promise. So you can watch us live on both our website and our mobile shopping app Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. When you're on our website, the page is called Live Video Shopping. So it's not the home page. You do have to go to the page called Live Video Shopping. And when you scroll down, you're going to see our calendar of the scheduled program. When you click on each one of those, you can add them to your calendar so you are sent a notification reminder, however you choose to do that. Same with the mobile shopping app. You're going to want to make sure that your notifications are on. That's kind of the whole point of having a mobile shopping app, in my opinion. You can click your favorite flavors, and of course, you can get notifications when we're doing something special. We have a lot of tea accessories right now. You can find them on our tea accessories page. But if you have any questions about them, don't hesitate to either email us, direct message us, or tune in live, and we will make sure we steep up the tea in the tea accessory that you have a question about. I want to show you them. Here at Sub Rosa Tea, we are a really small company. We're actually a micro brand. We're so small. We do in-person events, and of course we sell online to everyone. We ship everywhere in the United States. So when I'm in person, I get to actually talk to customers face to face, and I get to hear what their challenges are and what they're looking for. The price points, of course, where they're steeping their tea, whether they're at home or at work, with friends, solo, if they're on the go all the time. So I'd like to make sure that I cover all the bases. I'm going to talk really fast, but do make sure you tune in live. Hey, those of you, now even more of you are watching live, tell me, what is your favorite Christmas cookie? I think everyone's got a favorite cookie. Where are my bakers at? Who likes to bake? I do a fair amount of cooking. I can't say I'm always baking. I do love holiday baking, but right now I want to make sure that I'm getting all of my nutrition in with my calories for what I eat during the day. And so my sweet tooth is going to be satisfied by the tea. Again, no sugar, no carbs, no calories here with this tea collection. So as my tea is steeping, I'm going to tell you that we sell loose leaf tea, which means we don't sell it in a tea bag, and it's by weight. So we have the 6 tea I'm going to tell you about. You can buy them individually, but we also sell them as a bundle, which is how you can save money. So if you're interested in all of them, do make sure you click on that bundle, and you have 2 choices available. So the ½ ounce bag is about 6 to 8 cups. That's a ½ ounce. And then the value size is 2 ounces. This is going to make you about 20 to 25 servings. So for those of you that have friends and family stopping by for the holidays, this is a really great, fun collection to have in your cupboard. Okay, again, lots of people watching live, nobody commenting whatsoever. I gotta love it. So let's make sure that I am live. I am going to take a pause here and go over to our Facebook page to make sure. Our videos are live on Facebook and on the app and on the website. And then if you're watching on the replay, there's no live red above my head. They replay on Instagram, our website, on the app, on YouTube, on TikTok, on all the things, really. All the things. No, Janet says, hey, great stocking stuffers for sure. Thank you, Miss Janet. Hey, Janet, while you're here, I know that you've seen some of my other live videos. I am using a brand new ring light. Can you tell me from your side of things, can you tell me, does it look a little too yellow or too blue? My new ring light does things that my really old ancient ring light didn't do. So I'm not really sure what setting I should be using for the broadcasting app that I'm using. On my laptop, everything looks okay. But if you think it looks a little too yellow, maybe I'll adjust it for next time. Oh, hey there, Brandy. Love to bake, and I love shortbread cookies. Bernita says, hi, Joy. Thank you. A shortbread cookie. You know, I was just thinking of a shortbread cookie. I was thinking, like, what collection could we put that in? Because I think that I have figured out a recipe on the loose leaf tea, how to make that. But most of the time, my taste buds lean in towards more flavor than your basic shortbread. But shortbread is so good with tea. Oh, it's so good. Okay. Laura says the lighting looks much better this time. Thank you for that, Miss Laura. I'm glad that you were tuned in 2 weeks ago and you can tell me. I know the light is definitely brighter. My pupils tell me so, but I still can't tell if I'm too yellow or too blue. But thank you. I appreciate that. Let's talk about the tea, friends. First up, let's talk about oatmeal raisin cookie. Oh yeah, we have just one new tea in this collection. This isn't it. Okay, oatmeal raisin cookie. It's returning. Oatmeal raisin cookie, friends. This is a tea that is returning. So in this collection, we've got 2 black teas, a mate. Mates are not black tea. And then we have 3 that are caffeine free. So oatmeal raisin, this is a black tea. Black teas have around 60 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce cup. Now here I have actually used real oatmeal. I have. You're going to see nice big pieces of oatmeal in this tea, in addition to just a hint of cinnamon. It's not really cinnamon forward, but it gives it the warmth that you normally get from an oatmeal raisin cookie. And of course, I've used both golden raisins and traditional. So that also gives it really good depth of flavor. They taste different. Yes, they do. So this is a black tea. This is also one of my favorites to steep up hot or cold. I live in Northern Ohio, friends. Like I said, we'll ship anywhere in the United States, but right now it's winter. It's like legit cold. There's no snow or anything like that. If you can't see my apron, it says I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I am. I like white snow for like a few days. At the end of December, and then it can go away. I'm good. But I do like a white Christmas. Okay, but some of you, I know, some of you who are watching live, you're in the South. You don't actually want any snow, and I get that. And I know that some of you are thinking Christmas cookies, you're thinking iced tea, because that's what you drink all year, or that is the season that you're in right now. So oatmeal raisin is by far one of my favorites, steeped up cold. It is absolutely delicious, smooth, extremely flavorful. So I use the teapot to steep myself up hot tea. It's designed for hot tea. It's going to keep my tea hot for a very long time. But the teapot is excellent for iced tea too. Put the tea leaves right in cold water right in the fridge. You have great iced tea. Next up, this is the new one. This is the new one, friends. Gingerbread Spice Cookie. If you've been around for a while, this collection did have a tea called Gingerbread Cookies in the past. It was a caffeine-free tea. Yes, I can still make that for you. We are switching over permanently to this one. This is what everybody wanted. They wanted a black tea. They wanted different spices. So this is the new one. So this is a black tea, friends. Gingerbread Spice Cookie black tea. I wanted to make sure that you know that there's definitely a difference to what we used to sell to what we have now. This is a black tea, and the spices are quite different. They are very forward. It's a definitely a good spice tea, and it brings out more of the taste of gingerbread. It does have mace and cloves, which are not ingredients that I use all the time. It just has more of that cookie taste. The other tea that we used to sell that was caffeine free, that was much more of the spices. It was a honeybush based. Like I said, I can still make that for you if you're interested, but this one just tastes sweeter naturally from the spices that we are using. So it's new. And honestly, the people have had it so far, love it so much, I might have to sell it all year. I don't even know how I'm going to discontinue it, but I will tell you at the very least, it'll be around for the holiday season. So I might bring it back in the fall. I don't know that it'll sell well in the summertime, but the feedback I've gotten, overwhelming. You guys have to try this if you haven't already. Next up, friends, is the peanut butter patties. We are bringing this one back. Again, a fan favorite. When I do my research before these collections, the interwebs tells me that one of the most popular cookies is chocolate peanut butter. That was not a part of my childhood during the holidays. I love chocolate and peanut butter. I eat them quite often, but it is not a holiday cookie for me, but apparently it is for the most of Americans. So it makes it into our collection. Friends, no peanuts were harmed in the making of this tea. This is one of those fun flavors. So toasted mate doesn't taste anything like green yerba mate. It's the same plant, but it is fabulous. It is so delicious. It really has that great depth of flavor. And so here we've used chestnut, hazelnut, and pecan flavor in with the dark chocolate and the cocoa nibs, a little bit of caramel. So it does taste like a cookie. It really does taste like peanut butter patties, but I didn't have to use peanuts, which makes me really happy on that one. Oh, definitely though, I have to say the mate peanut butter patties, do make sure you use boiling water. Mate is an herb, okay? It's classified in the tea world as a tisane. It is not black tea. It is not the tea plant. It's its own plant. It has more caffeine than black tea does. It has 80 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce cup, but it needs boiling water in order for you to get all that great flavor notes into your cup of tea. Also, absolutely fabulous as a latte. Chocolate and peanut butter, yes, as a latte. It's a great cup of tea, friends. Oh, that reminds me, cup of tea. Mine has to be done steeping now. So at the top of the video, I was steeping myself up some snickerdoodles, and it's been in my teapot this whole time. It's a caffeine-free tea, which means, oh yeah, let me just move the cue and I'll tell you about the tea. Caffeine-free tea. So again, friends, this is a green rooibos tea. For those of you that do not like red rooibos, I get it. Red rooibos has a very distinct taste. Green rooibos does not. And this tea is also blended with honeybush, sweet and warm cinnamon, and vanilla. But as I was saying, talking about the tea, again, no tea plant in it. Yes, it needs boiling water. That's my preference. I think your taste buds will appreciate it. But it doesn't matter how long you steep it either. You can steep it like 5 minutes, 8 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It'll be just fine. It's not going to oversteep because there's no tea plant in it. The black teas, I like it 2 minutes. I'm not joking. Set a timer. Set a timer. Snickerdoodles. So popular, you guys. It has always been a part of this Christmas cookie collection. It is so popular with my audience. It's available all year. Okay, so yes, I am talking to you at Christmas time. I'm telling you it's limited edition. It's not. You guys love this tea. And I think Snickerdoodles is a pretty common cookie, at least where I live. So that must be why y'all are buying it all year. Next up, Definitely limited edition. This is Pazzel's Pazzell cookie. This is caffeine free. We're bringing it back. Those of you that loved it really loved it. And I love bringing it back. I love my customers. I love the feedback I get from my customers to make sure that I know what they like. Pazzel's is back again. So I am thinking of my childhood. Nowadays, friends, you can get a Pazzell in any flavor known to man, I suspect. But Pazzel's traditionally, the taste is anise, star anise, very specifically, makes it into the tea. And it's caffeine free. So I've used caramel and vanilla to make it sweet like a cookie, but it's not overwhelmingly sweet. It has that very distinct Pazzell taste. And a Pazzell cookie, if you're not familiar, is very thin, wafer-like thin, and typically made in a waffle iron. So when you think about that, where I think my Nona used to make them. So it was normally the shape of a snowflake. Again, I'm assuming waffle makers come in every shape and size, but that's my childhood. And so that's where this recipe came from. And that's why it's in this collection, because you guys love it. Next up, last but never least, is Thumbprint Cookies. Again, another one, a fan favorite. You guys beg me to bring it back every single year. This is Thumbprint Cookies. This is caffeine free. This is, if you're not familiar with a Thumbprint cookie, it's normally a round cookie. In my household, we normally made the dough and then dipped it into nuts, normally crushed walnuts, and then put our thumb in the middle so there was a well. So when you're done baking the cookies, you can add jam. I decided to skip the nuts for those of you that aren't into that type of thing. And again, in my household, we always did a mixed berry jam. So that's why this tea is very specifically mixed berry. If you are looking for a specific berry, we have a whole berry tea collection. I bet you'll be able to find exactly what you're looking for. But again, this screams Christmas cookie. This is a fan favorite here at Sub Rosa Tea. If you're new here, I want to say welcome again. Thumbprint Cookies, we're bringing it back. It's got raspberry, strawberry, and blueberry, which are very distinct flavor profiles in tea. This tea does have a little bit of hibiscus, which brings down a little bit of the sweetness, but then the cream component brings it back up again. Great depth of flavor. I prefer it to steep it hot and drink it cold. Another good one that you could totally make as a latte with a little pinch of cream or milk. It would be great. Thumbprint Cookies, limited time only. Trust me on that one, friends. I know those of you who love it, make sure you stock up while you can. That reminds me of things to stock up on. You guys, every year you blow me away with how much Christmas hot chocolate cocoa you buy from me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I cannot thank you enough. We just decided to restock. So we do have the milk chocolate back again. We do still have the sugar-free hot cocoa. That's its whole listing. But we decided to bring back the sweet pumpkin spice and the Mexican spiced hot chocolate. So those are back. I'm sorry for those of you when we were sold out. It happened a lot faster this year than it ever has before. So we decided to restock so you can get your Christmas cocoa in those stockings. And I'm going to sneeze. So I'm going to sign off, y'all. Oh, I forgot to tell you, you've got to get yourself one of these cream and sugar bowls. We've got the cutest little cream pitcher and sugar bowl in stock right now. And I did not even bring them to camera. So stinking adorable. Absolutely perfect as a gift. Perfect when you buy one of our teapots. I have a cup of tea. I really do. Between almost sneezing on camera and my throat being a little dry from having way too much fun last night. Friends, I want to say thank you so much for watching today's video. No matter what you do with the rest of your day, have yourself a cup of tea and take care of you. Bye-bye, friends.